Now, from the home of the Raiders since 2020, we're inside the spectacular Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started. He's going to air one out right away. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. It's second down. He'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call. The run up the middle, it's Walker. He's got some space past the 20. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
It's a gain of 15 yards and leads to third down.
We'll try and run it with Walker. And this is going to be a Raiders first down as he gets this one up past the 30.
7-yard gain. And the Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Got a man. Good job coming back for the ball on the completion. It's a gain of 19 in the air. Good for a Raider first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
From the 50, he'll set him to throw. He's got room at the 30. And he will score. Kenneth Walker, touchdown Raiders. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Oh, what an unforced error at an untouched. just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. Couple of first downs already on this drive, and they'll go first down from the 43. They'll begin here on the ground, and he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Kamari and Lassiter there on the stop. Second down and 8. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. No chance at all. He'll go down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Oh, a pretty good comeback, to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to 4th down. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by their rookie linebacker.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
You just can't defend a pass much better than that, Mike. And the way they teach these defenders is attack the receiver's hand with your hands. That's the catch point that you want to disrupt, and makes a really nice play on the ball, and he's able to knock it out of bounds.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's taken down up past the 35.
And this is where the quarterback's improv skills really kind of come into play. The ability to play off-platform, throw from different arm angles. It's something that we're seeing a lot play out across the league. And yes, you have to throw from a spot in the middle of the pocket. But if you can only do that, it's hard to play quarterback in today's NFL.
They face 2nd down and 7. Back to throw. He'll get this complete to Walker. And he'll be taken down. And that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. Here's 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down. Now, faking the give. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Heads Walker. Touchdown, Vegas. Now, for the point after. He's got it. And the Raiders move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Drive will start on the ground. Oh! And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route. And then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
That's to the right side, and incomplete.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from him.
He's got his man, right side, it's complete. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for...
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New England.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession one. What are you going to do in response on possession two? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the end zone. Oh. And he goes nowhere, buried back at the 15-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. Throwing now on first and 10. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. 1st down, Vegas. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
It's a 10-yard loss.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, not a good throw there. That's across his body. It's intercepted. And the Patriots are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
2nd and a yard. From the gun, they'll try to run it. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. Now the Patriots going to use their 1st timeout. And they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the 1st half, you can use your timeout. You can use some...
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. New England going to take their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Deron Black. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now a ball deep, middle of the field.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
of the gun. Here's a run up the gut. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got it. Pat's going to stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's complete. It's Jalen Pope. That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
The end of the first half with the score Raiders 14, Patriots 7.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I like we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. The third quarter begins with a run. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons. He can spread the ball out and find the open space.
This one complete right side. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now a give up the middle. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll stay on the ground. A hit, And he has lost the football. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and end result is still a touchdown.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. 1st and 10. They'll look to throw.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Quick throw here is complete. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Oh, yeah. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
He'll go right and find his running back. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there as time has expired. The 3rd quarter has come to an end. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
You never know which play is going to be the one that sways the game in your favor, and that could be it right there. I mean, to set up 1st and goal with that last pass completion, now they can really take their time. There is an element of working some of this clock down. You know you at least have a field goal try, if not a touchdown. The last piece of the puzzle is just don't give the ball back to your opponent with too much time to go down and answer your score.
Line of scrimmage, the 7 for 2nd and goal. They put a receiver in motion to the left. They run on the jet sweep, and that is not going to work out as planned. Maybe a tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage. They're going to go jet sweep on 3rd down. Some determined running, but they're going to stop him short of the goal line. No movement from the kicking team to break this tie. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one a bit high, but it's complete. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Again, 13 yards. And the Patriot 1st down.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Comeback route, and he's got it. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down.
1st down, New England.
Off play action, he'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll turn and hand this one off. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's taken in, and he's gonna get there. He's got the 1st down. What great awareness after the catch. He gets enough to move the chain.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
They'll drop to throw. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. That is catch number 60 for the season. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That's caught. Trey Palmer. They come up for 2nd and 2. They'll try to run this one in. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Touchdown, New England.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Here's first down. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end, doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got it! And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game. As they approach midfield now, they've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker could be a hero. All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Now, Walker. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Gets that one complete to his tight end, Bowers. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Big-time throw there sets them up really nicely. They find themselves well in field goal range for a potential game-winning field goal try. Under a minute, all they got to do is just keep working the clock, get as close as they can. Send that kicker out there and see if he can make that kick. Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
New England going to take their second timeout. Stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. The defense trying to come up with a stop on third down and 9. They'll run. And they're going to get the timeout called. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds remaining in the game. So now, a big spot coming here. This to win the game. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So the Black Hole celebrates. It's a win for the Raiders. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Black Hole celebrates. The Raiders, winners here. We'll see if there are other winners outside. So long from Vegas.
just wanna be sedated.